welcome back to Shaq's 112 class. Another awesome machine we have on this Lincoln's shop on this side of the alley is the Invertec V350 Pro. Now this thing here is a very, very powerful machine. This thing goes, as far in terms of amps, way farther than we'll ever need to in this school. But it's good to have more rather than less, right? So nothing wrong with that. So once you've got your ground clamp and your stinger plugged in, again, you push in, twist to the right. That's how these two guys hook up. Once you've got that in, we're gonna cut this on. These older inverters take just a second to get on, so no worries there. You'll be surprised how often I have students telling me there's something wrong because they didn't wait for the 5 seconds for this thing to straighten itself out. So, one thing you'll notice about this machine, it does actually have a negative and a positive terminal there. So we're going to be stick welding and DC positive. So we're going to put our electrode in the positive, ground clamp, and the negative. Now, this has got a few more bells and whistles than the other ones we talked about. We'll check this out now. So, lower this flap here, and you've got a button and 2 knobs. So, the button here, within the focus of stick welding anyway, you're going to use the first 2 settings depending upon which rod you're using. So, if you're on the 6010 or the 6011 side of the house, you're going to want a stick crisp setting. If you're running, say, a 7018 or maybe a 7024, you're going to push this button until you get to the stick soft setting. Now, can you weld a 6010 on this setting? Well, you can. You definitely can, but it's going to feel better and your arc is going to be more stable when it's on the proper setting. So to me, it's worth the 10 seconds it takes to put it on the actual correct setting here, now that we have it. So this middle knob here, this is all about the level of hot start within the focus of TIG welding. So we're not TIG welding right now, so we're going to leave this all the way down at 0. Now your arc control, this is kind of the degree to which these settings sort of count. So if you're going to run on the soft setting and you want a very, very, very soft arc, you're going to peel it on back, softer, 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 softer. Me personally, I get into optional paralysis with stuff like this. So I just leave this sort of thing, especially for beginners learning, at the factory setting. The same thing on the crisp side. You see the +2, +4. Same thing. If you want a stiffer arc than usual with a 6010 or 7018, you can do that. But again, for me, I leave things right there at the factory setting and do all of my welding that way. So once you get this set to however you like, we want to protect those knobs. Let's put that cover back in front of it. And again, basic output here is found in amps for stick welding. So how high does this go? Too high. Check it out. 425 amps. That is way more than you'll ever use here at this school, but again, more power rather than less. We're all good with that. So until next time, that's all we got for today.